have watched my recent videos, you will see how much I made from just YouTube AdSense income in 2022. And in that video, I talked about how YouTube AdSense isn't my only stream of income, and basically if it was, I wouldn't really be able to sustain my YouTube channel because I simply just don't get paid enough from YouTube AdSense. So today I want to walk you through all the different streams of income that I have and how much I got paid, and I'm going to be showing you my QuickBooks profit and loss statements as we're going through. I'm also going to talk about the expenses that I had this year, and then overall what my profit was, the mistakes that I made around finances in my business this year, and how I plan to fix that moving into 2023. So let's start out with my business income or revenue for this year. So the lowest business income stream for me this year was royalties, where I made $16.38. Royalties are specifically coming from a book that I previously published on Amazon KDP in 2019. The next income stream for me was my Medium payments, and I'll leave a link to my Medium account in the description below if you're interested, but basically I write about business on Medium. And in 2022, I made $35.86 from Medium. Medium, if you're a content creator, Medium can also be a good source if you're on YouTube to be able to write about similar content, to pull from a different audience and to promote your videos as well. Or if you prefer blogging, you can always reuse your current blogs on Medium as well. If you're interested in gaining another revenue stream, that's an easy way to repurpose your content to gain a revenue stream. The third income stream isn't what most people would think of as an income stream, but it is actually cash back. And this is specifically credit card cash back. So I have the Capital One Spark credit card. If you're interested in it, I will leave a link in the description below, but it gives me 1.5% back for all of the expenses that I have in my business. So I just got this year, and I was able to make $595.08 from cashback. Now, to clarify this, the $500 actually came from a promotion that was being ran, and I think it's like kind of always being ran, but if you spend so much money in your first few months of having the card, they will give you $500 as a cashback bonus. So that is where $500 came from. And then the $94 actually came from that 1.5% cash back when I used my credit card. If you don't have a credit card yet for your business, I really recommend getting one that has a cash back policy. It's an easy way to kind of discount the prices or make an extra income off of when you're already spending. It's nothing extra that you have to do to be able to kind of get that money coming back into your business. So after cash back, my next highest is YouTube AdSense, and this is 100% coming from my Science Grad School Coach channel. And this year, I was able to make $668.57 from YouTube AdSense. So this is the money that I'm always sharing when I'm talking about how much YouTube paid me, is just this one line of my income. The final one before I get into actual paid products is affiliate income. And I was able to make $702.10 from affiliate income in 2022. I want to clarify that this affiliate income did not actually come from my Science Grad School Coach brand. This actually came predominantly from Kajabi affiliate incomes. I currently host my paid products on Kajabi. I am actually moving away from that, so this income stream will eventually stop for me, but that is actually where that's coming from. So I do want to be careful and not leading you on into thinking that I'm making that from my Science Grad School Coach brand. Those are the 5 income streams that are not coming from my specific paid products. And I actually have 3 income streams that come from my paid products or my sales. So the lowest one that comes from my sales is actually Redbubble. Redbubble is a place where you can upload graphics, and it's basically a print-on-demand service. This year, I was able to make $4.47, and that is actually related and promoted on my Science Grad School Coach brand. My second income stream is Etsy paid products. So I sell Notion templates on Etsy, and that is specific for researchers. I sell a research article organization template and a graduate school task and project management template on Etsy, and I was able to make $83.74. Now, to clarify this, this is only traffic that's finding those products on Etsy. People who find those products through my YouTube channel, I actually send to my own backend, which is currently in Kajabi, so that I am not having to pay the Etsy fees related to that. So that is just people who actually found the product on Etsy and bought it on Etsy. And then finally, my biggest income source was my own paid products that are currently hosted on Kajabi. And I made $5,240.83 this year from all of the sales minus the refunds of paid products. And for this, I have 3 main courses that I sell. I have Research Accelerator, Write Your Research Article, and now Scientific Dissertation Academy. And so those are all selling from about $120 or below. So I don't have a $1,000 course. Honestly, I reach out to graduate students, they wouldn't be able to afford a $1,000 course. But I have those 3 main courses, and then I also sell my templates as well. So my Notion templates, and I have one other template that is on my back end. And I would say about $1,000 of that likely came from just one of my Notion templates. So I'll actually have a video coming out later on about how you can make Notion templates if you're a content creator to start adding to your paid products as well. So overall, in 2022, my business in total brought in $7,346.03, which is really awesome. I think the year before I brought in less than $1,000. So to be able to increase it to over $7,000 is really, really exciting. But that isn't actually what I got to see. I didn't see all that money because my business has expenses. So now I want to walk you through my business expenses as well. So the first expense for me was actually contract labor, and this was me hiring a video editor for about 5 months this year, I believe. It was $200 a month. And this was not a smart financial decision in my business. I was really, really sick of editing my YouTube videos. I now, if you don't know, if you haven't seen my tutorial, I'll link it below, but I now use Descript, which is just such an easier way for me to be able to edit my YouTube videos quicker and less stressful for me. I was using Premiere Pro and I just couldn't deal with it anymore. So I paid a video editor, and honestly, my business was not at the place where I should have been paying for a video editor. So that is the very first expense. The next expense is supplies. So I spent $1,162.54 on supplies this year. These are supplies including notebooks, my monitor that I got this year, a printer that I needed to have for my business. All of these things kind of add up. Even things like SD cards, tripods, all of that is included in that amount that I need to not only run my YouTube channel, but also to run my business as well. And then we get into the softwares and apps that I need to run my business. And this year I spent $2,437.90 on softwares and apps. So this is things like my Kajabi that I currently use to kind of as my back end for my business, paying for Techmatics, which I'm currently moving my business over to help decrease these expenses. TubeBuddy, Descript. I was paying for Adobe Creative Cloud and Premiere Pro on that as well. My email that I have to pay for, all of that is included in things that I have to pay for to keep my business running. And some of those are not as necessary, like TubeBuddy I don't really need, but it is really helpful for me to be able to easily find keywords to target to help me grow my YouTube channel. So I do pay for the lower end of TubeBuddy as well. So I will leave links to those things below. Again, you always want to be thinking, and something I didn't do well this year is thinking about the profitability and the financial well-being of your business and making sure that if you're getting a software, it really makes sense to help grow your business. So then the last thing that I paid for this year was education. And so I bought a few different courses. This is particularly on programming. It's something that I do programming for, and I'm working and getting into more website development for Techmatics as well. So that programming cost related in there, that was about $283.70 for those various courses. And then I spent $2,500 on coaching this year. And that was another mistake that I made this year in my business. I was really like frustrated with my business for a while and it wasn't picking up steam, and I kept thinking it was going to do better and I just needed to find someone to help me do it. And I got a coach and my business started picking up steam when I first started working with that coach. But that was really just because I had been running my business for a year and a half that time. It wasn't necessarily, I wasn't doing anything that the outside world said about like relative to that coach. So it wasn't related to that. And when I started doing what they recommended that I do, I actually, every single time it actually hurt my business. It didn't help my business. So I actually ended my sessions early with them. I stopped pursuing it. And ultimately that was a mistake I made in my business. I shouldn't have paid for that at that time. Overall, my total expenses for this year was $7,384.14. Which means this year I actually lost money in my business. I basically worked a full year doing multiple different YouTube channels, Medium, all of that stuff to lose $38.11. That is a reality, especially when you are believing that if you just get a video editor, if you just do coaching, if you just buy a product, your business is going to skyrocket. And it's not really true. It does take a long time to build up a business like this, especially a scalable business where you are putting out content, you're not running ads, and you're not doing big time services to bring in thousands of dollars a month. So I'm sharing this. This is like kind of embarrassing. I literally worked all this time to lose money. But I'm sharing this so that other people who are starting on this journey and are listening to the people that say, invest in your business and you're going to make tons of money. I promise you 90% of the people who are investing in whatever that is not seeing the money that they're quoting that you are going to see from it. So just make smarter decisions with your money and the financial state you're currently at. In my case, going into the future, one, I'm not going to be doing coaching this year unless I'm hitting like 6 figures in my business, which I don't right now foresee hitting, but I won't be doing any coaching this year and I won't be contracting out things. If I had just eliminated that this year, I would have made $3,500 in my business without even doing anything in my revenue at all, just decreasing my expenses. I would have made $3,000 instead of losing money. So I hope that this helps you. Leave me a comment below. Do you actually look at the financials of your business? I just got QuickBooks at the end of last year, and had I had QuickBooks earlier in the year, I wouldn't have made the same decisions that I made because I didn't have a good picture of how my business was actually doing financially. So leave me in a comment below. Do you have a tracking software? Is there a way that you track your business? And do you use that tracking to actually inform the financial decisions that you make in your business? If you want to see how I have grown my YouTube channel from 0 to 5,000 subscribers, I will leave that here. And if you want to see the analytics behind how much I made in 2022 just from YouTube AdSense, I will share that here as well. If this video was helpful, please like it and subscribe to this channel for more of my analytics and tips behind business. I hope to see you in the next video.